is not about titles, positions, or flowcharts. It is about one's life influencing others. A very good morning, esteemed guest of the occasion, Dr. Asif Parija sir, Reverend Principal Madam, supervisory heads, teachers, and dear students. It is with great pride and joy that we welcome you all to the swearing-in ceremony of the newly elected Student Council. Our guest is being celebrated with a bouquet. Welcome, sir, to our school. This day marks a significant milestone, the day we invest our faith in the young leaders of our school who will carry forward the torch of discipline, dedication and service. May I humbly request the august gathering to rise up for the DAV gun. In the arena of academics, Dr. Asif Parija sir, a wizard of chemistry, former principal, Upendranath College, Nalagaj. Dr. Asif Parija's journey is a shining testament to dedication, intellect, and an unwavering commitment to a greater good. Reverend sir pursued his post-graduation in chemistry from Utkal University in the year 1988 and earned his PhD in the year 1992 and further excelled in the post-doctoral fellowship PDF INSA visiting fellow in the year 2009. Reverend sir's legacy extends far beyond the classrooms, having teaching experience of 40 years. Sir soon found its true calling in the noble pursuit of teaching and research under UGC-sponsored projects. Many of his research papers have got recognition. Sir has been a part of many seminars, workshops and conferences organized in state and national level. He is also the member of Board of Studies, Banki College, life member of Society for Materials Chemistry, BARC, Mumbai, life member of Indian Science Congress Association, life member of Orissa Chemical Society. Today, we salute not just an academician, but a visionary, a mentor, and a beacon of hope for our society. We welcome you, sir. Thank you so much for your valuable presence. For the further proceedings, may I call Arfa Azmi and Niharika Pradhan to carry on. Please.
Thank you, ma'am. In the journey of progress, a true leader is one who plants hope, nurtures dreams, and withstands storms. A bright and wonderful morning to the esteemed dignitaries, teachers, supervisors, and my dear friends on this auspicious occasion. I am Niharika Nanda.
And I am Arfa Azmi. Today marks a proud and momentous occasion, the swearing-in ceremony, a celebration of leadership, responsibility and trust. It is a day when deserving students step into the roles that require dedication, leadership and strong sense of duty as they step forward to wear their new titles. May they always remember, leadership is not about holding power, it's about holding responsibility and lifting others as you rise. It is now a privilege and honor to declare the leaders of different houses who are all set and ready to lead with purpose and responsibility.
To begin with, we have the Hansraj House, which is named after the great leader Mahatma Hansraj, an Indian educationist and a devoted follower of Arya Samaj. He offered his lifelong service to the DAV College, Trust and Management Society. Mahatma Hansraj served as the principal of the Dayanand Anglo-Vedic school system for 25 years and dedicated the rest of his life to social service. The Hansraj House symbolizes the color blue, which communicates trust, loyalty, wisdom, faith and honesty. And now, may I kindly request the outgoing and incoming leaders of Hansraj House to march towards the stage. To begin with, we have the outgoing junior prefect, Sai Priya Baral of Hansraj House, who will now gracefully hand over the charge to the incoming junior prefect, Sai Priyanshi Mishra. Sai Priyanshi is a calm and thoughtful girl who is now being inducted as the new junior prefect of the Hansraj House. It is indeed a proud moment for LRDAV. My heartfelt congratulations to Sai Priyanshi, and I thank Sai Priya for her hard work, dedication and outstanding performance throughout the year. Now we have the outgoing senior prefect, Shriyanshi Pradhan of Hansraj House, who will hand over the charge to the incoming senior prefect, Tulika Das. Tulika is a curious girl, and with her new approach to things, she can overcome quite difficult tasks. I congratulate Tulika on her new achievement, and I thank Shriyanshi for her dedication and sincerity in the past year.
Moving on, we have the outgoing Vice Captain of Hansraj House, Aditya Behera, who will now hand over the responsibility to the incoming Vice Captain, Vaibhavi Mohanty. We thank Aditya for his leadership, discipline and enthusiasm in the past year, and we wish Vaibhavi the very best as she steps into the important role. And last but not the least, we have the captain, Mihika Pal of Hansraj House, who will hand over the mantle of responsibility to the incoming captain, Trisha Kanungo of Hansraj House. Trisha, a disciplined, passionate and hard-working girl, will definitely do justice to her new assignment. This is truly a proud moment as we witness the newly elected captain of Hansraj House. In the meantime, I would like to congratulate Mihika for her utmost dedication throughout the year. My dear friends, put your hands together for the fresh faces of the Hansraj House. May I now humbly request respected Madam Sunita Jha along with Devjani Tarapdar Madam to come forward and give away the IDs to the newly elected cabinet members of Hansraj House. Congratulations, Saiti Anshu Mishra, the new junior prefect of Hansraj House. Congratulations, Tulika, the new senior prefect of Hansraj House. Congratulations, Vaibhavi Mohanty, the new vice captain of Hansraj House. And my hearty congratulations, Trisha, the new captain of Hansraj House.
A huge round of applause, children. Come on, clap your hands.
Now I request Madam to hand over the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members of Hansraj House. Thank you, Sai Priya, for your dedication in the past year. A huge round of applause for the outgoing cabinet members. Thank you, Shriyanshi, for your sincerity. Congratulations. Thank you, Aditya, for your high spirit and efforts throughout the year. And now, thank you, Mihika, for your willpower and determination in the past year. Thank you, Madam, for doing us the honor. Please be seated. I would now request the newly elected cabinet members of Hansraj House to take their position on the stage.
Next is the Dayanand House, named after Swami Dayanand Saraswati. Swami Dayanand was a great educationist, social reformer, and also a cultural nationalist. He was a great soldier of light, social reformer, a warrior in God's world, a sculpture of man and institution. Dayanand Saraswati's greatest contribution was the foundation of Arya Samaj, which brought a revolution in the field of education and literature. The Dayanand House symbolizes the color green, the color of ambition, growth, harmony, and the color of life. May I now request the incoming and outgoing cabinet members of the Dayanand House to march towards the stage. Now the outgoing junior prefect, Purvasa Jena, will hand over the charge to the incoming junior prefect, Suchismita Swain. Suchismita, indeed a very hard-working and compassionate girl, is taking the charge as the new junior prefect of Dayanand House. Thank you, Purvasha, for your service so far. Now the outgoing senior prefect, Anvesha Panda, will hand over the charge to the incoming senior prefect, Diksha Agarwal. Since Anvesha is absent, Diksha will be inducted later. Next.
Now, we have the outgoing vice captain of the house, Sai Sangeeta Swain, who will hand over the charge to the incoming vice captain, Abhipsha Raut. We have the very sincere and dedicated Abhipsha taking over the charge as the new vice captain. Thank you, Sangeeta, for your sincerity in the past year. Now, the outgoing captain of the house, Satvik Swai, will hand over the charge to the incoming captain of the house, Bhudev Nanda. And now, the dedicated and hard-working Bhudev is proudly taking over the charge as the captain of the Dayanand House. I would like to thank Satvik for fulfilling his duties in the past year. Congratulations. I may now humbly request respected Madam Mirashri Panda along with Sushmita Singh Madam to please come upon the stage and present the new ID cards to the new elected cabinet members of Dayanand House. Congratulations, Suchismita Singh. Now, Diksha is being inducted as the new senior prefect of Dayanand House. Congratulations, Diksha. A huge round of applause for the new upcoming cabinet members of Dayanand House. And now we have the emerging Vice Captain Abhipsha Raut proudly taking over the charge. Congratulations. Congratulations, Bhudev, as the new captain of Dayanand House. I now request Madam to hand over the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members. Thank you, Purvasha Jena. Thank you, Sai Sangeeta Smile, for your dedication in the past year. Thank you, Satwik Smile, for fulfilling your duties wholeheartedly towards your house in the past year. Thank you, madam, for doing us the honor. Please be seated. I would now request the newly elected cabinet members of the Dayanand House to take their positions on stage.
Next is the Gandhi House, named after Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, also known as Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma Gandhi is the father of our nation. He was born on 2nd October 1869 in Porbandar, Gujarat. He was the leader of the Indian independence movement using non-violent methods to fight the British rule. Gandhiji is known for his principles of truth and non-violence. He inspired millions in India and around the world with a simple line, self-discipline and dedication to justice, and had also helped India achieve independence on August 15, 1947 with his policy of non-violence. The Gandhi House represents the color red, which symbolizes strength, courage, simplicity and earthiness. May I now proudly call upon the leaders of the Gandhi House to march towards the stage. Starting with the outgoing junior prefect, Jignesh Biswal will now hand over the charge to the incoming junior prefect, Tusharika Parida. Tusharika, a very calm and graceful girl, is now taking over the responsibility of being the junior prefect of Gandhi House. Meanwhile, I'd like to thank Jignesh Biswal for his dedication towards the Gandhi House till now. Next, we have the outgoing senior prefect, Ayushman Das, who will hand over the charge to the incoming senior prefect, Soumya Mahanti. Soumya, a very kind-hearted and empathetic boy, is now proudly taking over the responsibility as the senior prefect of Gandhi House. In the meantime, I would like to thank Ayushman Das for fulfilling his duties towards his post.
Now, we have the outgoing Vice Captain, Shan Sahil Das of Gandhi House, who will hand over the responsibility to the incoming Vice Captain, Ritika Bhatta. Ritika, a very creative and thoughtful girl, is now being inducted as the Vice Captain of Gandhi House. I would like to thank Shan for his commitment towards his house in the past year. why I would like to thank Adyasha for her utmost sincerity towards fulfilling her duties in the past year. A huge round of applause for the incoming cabinet members. May I now request respected Madam Indu Prabha Dwivedi along with Madam Maheshwara Das to please come upon the dais and give the ID cards to the incoming cabinet members. Congratulations to Sharika. Congratulations, Soumya. Congratulations, Ritika, the new vice captain of Gandhi Hub. Heartiest congratulations to Amrita Preetham as the new captain. We are really thank you to respected Madam Bandita Rao for doing us the honor. And now request Madam to present the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members. Thank you, Jignesh, for your utmost dedication in the past year. Thank you, Ayushman, for your sincerity. Thank you, Shan Sahil Das. And thank you, Adyasha Biswal, for sincerely fulfilling the duties in the past year. A huge round of applause for them. Thank you, teachers. Kindly be seated. Now, I'd like to request the new
Next is the Nehru House, named after Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, secular humanist, social democrat, author and statesman who was a central figure in India during the middle of the 20th century. He was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. Upon India's independence in 1947, he served as the country's first Prime Minister for 16 years. The Nehru House symbolizes the color yellow, the color of joy, prosperity, happiness and loyalty. May I now proudly call upon the leaders of Nehru House to do a crisp march towards the stage. will now hand over the charge to the incoming junior prefect, Sonakshi Rakshit. We have the confident girl, Sonakshi Rakshit, who is now taking over the charge of being the junior prefect of Nehru House. I'd like to thank Manisha Chaudhary for her dedication towards the Nehru House till now. Next, we have the outgoing senior prefect, Nishita Mahanti, who will now hand over the charge to the incoming senior prefect, Anvi Priyadarshini. Anvi, a very smart and talented girl, is now proudly taking over the responsibility as the senior prefect of Nehru House. In the meantime, I would like to thank Nishita for fulfilling her duties towards the post.
Now, we have the outgoing Vice Captain Jageshini of the Nehru House, who will hand over the responsibility to the incoming Vice Captain Shubham Patnaik. The very passionate and dedicated Shubham is now being elected as the Vice Captain of Nehru House. I would like to thank Jageshini for her commitment in the past year. And now, we have the outgoing captain, Urja Gajbhiye of Nehru House, who will hand over the charge to the incoming captain, Satya Pragya Mohanty. The young leader, Satya Pragya, is a confident and kind boy who is taking the mantle of responsibility as a captain of the house. In the meantime, I would like to thank Urja for her utmost sincerity in the past year. Congratulations. May I now request respected Madam Devjani Pari along with Madam Sweta Padma Mishra to please come upon the stage and present the ID cards to the incoming cabinet members. Congratulations, Sonakshi, the new junior prefect. Congratulations, Anvi, the new senior prefect of Nehru House. Congratulations, Shubham, the new vice captain of Nehru House. And now, my dear friends, we witness the new captain of Nehru House. Heartiest congratulations, Satya Pragya. A huge round of applause for them. I'd now request Madam to present the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members. Thank you, Manisha Chaudhary. Thank you, Nishita. Thank you, Jageshini. And thank you, Urja, for sincerely fulfilling the duties in the past year. Thank you, Madam, for doing us the honor. Please kindly be seated. I'd now request the leaders of Nehru House to take their positions on stage.
Next up, we are going to announce the cultural and sports secretaries. The cultural club celebrates art, music, dance and traditions. It encourages creativity and cultural expression. Students gain confidence through performances. The sports club promotes fitness, teamwork and a spirit of healthy competition. It encourages students to participate in various games and athletic activities. The club builds confidence, discipline and leadership Assistant Cultural Secretary Anmol Bhuiya is going to hand over this responsibility to the incoming Assistant Cultural Secretary Deepika Mahanti. Now the outgoing Assistant Cultural Secretary Anmol Bhuiya is going to hand over this responsibility to the incoming Assistant Cultural Secretary Deepika Mahanti. Deepika, a very positive and strong-willed girl, is now being inducted as the Assistant Cultural Secretary. I would like to thank Anmol for fulfilling his duties towards his club for the year. Now we have the outgoing Cultural Secretary Aditya Swine handing over the charge to the incoming Cultural Secretary Anvesha Nayak. Anvesha, a very artistic and innovative girl, is now being inducted as the new Cultural Secretary. I thank Aditya for fulfilling his responsibilities as the Cultural Secretary for the past year.
Now, the outgoing Assistant Sports Secretary Sohan Kanungo is going to hand over the responsibility to the incoming Assistant Sports Secretary Ayushman Das. Ayushman, a strategic and resilient boy, is now being inducted as the Assistant Sports Secretary. I would like to thank Sohan for fulfilling his duties in the past year. And now we have the outgoing Sports Secretary Saurabh Naik handing over the charge to the incoming Sports Secretary Harshit Swine. Harshit, a very energetic and fearless boy, is now being inducted as the new Secretary of the Sports Club. Meanwhile, I thank Saurabh for fulfilling his responsibilities in the past year. May I now request the Supervisory Head of Senior Secondary Wing, Mr. Firoz Kumar Biswal, and respected Madam Manorama Das to please come upon the stage and present the new ID cards to the incoming members. Congratulations, Deepika, the new Assistant Cultural Secretary. Congratulations, Anvesha. Congratulations, Ayushman and Harshit. A huge round of applause for them. And now request Madam to present the mementos and certificates to the outgoing cabinet members. And Sir also. Thank you, Anmol. Thank you, Aditya, for sincerely fulfilling the duties in the past year. Thank you, Sohan. And thank you, Saurabh, for sincerely fulfilling your duties as the Sports Secretary. Thank you, Madam and Sir, for doing us the honors. Please kindly be seated. And now request the Secretaries of the Cultural and Sports Club to take their positions on stage.
the captains of the Literary, Community and Cybersecurity Club. In every institution, there are clubs that shape not just skill but character. The Literary Club fuels creativity and sharpens expression, giving students a platform to speak, write and inspire. The Community Club instills empathy and social responsibility, reminding us that leadership is rooted in service. And in this digital age, the Cybersecurity Club empowers young minds to navigate the online world wisely and safely. With pride and purpose, I would like to request the outgoing and incoming captains of the Literary, Community and Cybersecurity Clubs to march forward the stage. Now we have the outgoing captain Arjun Mandal of the Cybersecurity Club and the incoming captain Jaswant Mahana. Jaswant, a very sharp-minded and innovative boy who is now being inducted as the new captain of the Cybersecurity Club. Thank you Arjun for your dedication and unwavering spirit throughout the year. I'd like to congratulate Jaswant for his new journey as the captain.
Now we have the outgoing captain Someshri Deepnita Behura of Literary Club who will hand over the charge to the incoming captain Shikha Swarupa Sarpathy. Thank you Someshri, your dedication turned every activity into a celebration of expression. And in the meantime, I'd like to congratulate Shikha who now takes the lead as the incoming Literary Club captain.
Lastly, we have the outgoing captain Amritanshu Das of Community Club who will pass on the mantle of responsibility to the incoming captain Shreyansh Mahanti. Shreyansh, a very dedicated and compassionate young leader, steps into his new role with passion. I'd like to thank Amritanshu for his great efforts throughout the year and congratulate Shreyansh on his new post. May I now humbly request respected Madam Indu Prabha Dwivedi and Madam Saudamini Tripathi to kindly come upon the stage and hand over the IDs to the incoming captains. Congratulations, Jaswant. Congratulations, Shikha. And congratulations, Shreyansh. I would now request Madam to hand over the mementos and certificates to the outgoing captains. Thank you, Arjun. Thank you, Shikha. And thank you, Amritanshu. Thank you, Madam, for doing us the honor. Please kindly be seated. I now request the newly elected captains of the respective clubs to take their positions on the stage.
And finally, we have the outgoing school leader, Sayoni Kundu, who will pass on the responsibility to the incoming school leader, Aditi Keshari. Aditi, a poised and determined young leader, known for her disciplined approach and thoughtful decisions. Meanwhile, I would like to thank Sayoni, an outgoing school leader, for her composed leadership towards the school in the past year. Congratulations. May I now humbly request an esteemed chief guest, Dr. Asif Parija sir, and Revered Principal Madam to please come and to hand over the IDs and badges to the incoming school leaders of LRDAV. Sir, please. Madam, please. Congratulations, Astha, on being inducted as the new Assistant School Leader of LRDAV. And my hearty congratulations to Aditi on being inducted the new School Leader of LRDAV. I would now request to hand over the mementos and certificates to the outgoing School Leader and Assistant School Leader. Thank you, Ashutosh, for fulfilling your duty wholeheartedly. And thank you, Sayoni, for your passionate and dedication throughout the year. And now I request the incoming school leaders to take their positions on the stage. I request sir and madam to please be on the stage.
Now we will be declaring the in-charges of the houses. To begin with the Hansraj House, may I humbly invite respected Madam Madhumala Dhal, a lady with a golden heart who is always ready to take the responsibilities and do her work with utmost dedication and sincerity. She is now taking over the charge as the new in charge of the Hansraj House for the academic session 2025-26. She is now receiving the register. Hearty congratulations to ma'am. Moving on, we have the Dayanand House. May I humbly invite respected Rajalakshmi Mishra madam, a very good orator with a dynamic personality and a strong pillar of our beloved school, to take over her charge as the new in charge of the Dayanand House. She is now taking over the register. Congratulations, madam, on this very proud moment. Next, we have the Gandhi House. May I humbly invite respected Bipra Rai madam to Madam for this proud moment.
Now, it is an extremely glorious moment for us to invite the cultural and sports in charges on stage. I kindly request respected Madam Solamini Tripathi and respected Mr. Bhim Kumar Chetri sir to come forward. Madam Solamini Tripathi is the new cultural in charge. Ma'am is a versatile, positive and dedicated mentor who takes on every challenge with grace. Meanwhile, Bhim Kumar Chetri sir is a sports club in charge and I would like to say that sir is a dynamic and supportive mentor who motivates students to stay active, play with spirit and lead a healthy lifestyle. Congratulations teachers, we're really proud of you.
Next, we are going to announce the heads of the literary, community and cybersecurity clubs. First, we have respected Madam Induprabha Dwivedi as the literary head. Indu ma'am is a remarkable mentor and a brilliant orator. She is now taking over the responsibility. Congratulations, Madam, on a new assignment. Secondly, I would like to humbly invite Sir Chittaranjan Nayak as the community head. And he is a great leader. And Kirol Sir Panda as the head of the cybersecurity club. Chittaranjan Nayak sir is a great leader and under his guidance, the club is sure to grow with examples. And Kirol Kumar Panda sir, with his deep interest in digital safety and cyber awareness, he's all set to lead the club in promoting a smarter and more secure online environment. A hearty congratulations to all the teachers.
It is a moment of great pride as we now invite the guiding forces behind the smooth functioning of all house activities. I warmly request respected Madam Somi Sahu and respected Madam Dipti Rekha Patnaik to kindly come up on the stage and take the charge of their roles as the assistant house coordinator and house coordinator respectively. Madam Somi Sahu is the assistant house coordinator and is known for her calm nature, supportive attitude and her sincere commitment to every task she undertakes. We have Madam Dipti Rekha Patnaik taking charge as the house coordinator for the session 2025-26. Madam is a disciplined visionary and a diligent mentor. Congratulations teachers. Now we extend our heartiest congratulations to
Captain Hansraj House. Vaishnavi Mahanti, Vice Captain Hansraj House. Sulika Das, Senior President Hansraj House. Saidyanshi Mishra, Junior President Hansraj House.
Uday Nanda, Captain Darren House.
Abhisaya, Vice Captain Darren House. Diksha Agarwal, Senior President Darren House. Sudishmita Sai, Junior President Darren House. Tushar Gamaiya, Junior President Gandhi House. Sonal Mahanti, Senior President Gandhi House. Ritika Bhatta, Vice Captain Gandhi House. Amrita Begum, Captain Gandhi House. Rashmi, Junior President Nehru House. Aarti Premachand, Senior President Nehru House.
Kamalnath, Vice Captain Nehru House. Satyapragya Mahanti, Captain Nehru House.
Ritika Mahanti, Assistant Cultural Secretary. Resha Naik, Cultural Secretary.
Ayush Bandar, Assistant Board Secretary.
Arjun Soy, Sport Secretary. Shayad Gandhi, Community Captain. Shikha Sorpa Sabsuti, Literary Club Captain.
Dr. Manav, Cyber Secretary.
Asad Singh, Assistant School Leader. Aditi Keshri, School Leader.
Of this school, on this day, solemnly swear that I will render my best endeavors and put forth my best efforts in true spirit of leadership, with discipline, dedication, sincerity, and honesty, by taking part in intra-curricular competitions and maintaining discipline, harmony and decorum of my esteemed institution. Thank you.
Thank you, madam, for doing us the honor. I would kindly request Principal Madam to be seated. I would now like to invite the outgoing school leader to deliver her speech.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chief Guest, esteemed Principal Ma'am, respected teachers and fellow students. Standing here as the school leader for the very last time, I feel a mix of emotions, gratitude, nostalgia and excitement for the journey ahead. As I take this moment to say goodbye to my role as the school leader, I want to reflect on what this journey has meant to me and to us all. Being a school leader wasn't just about wearing a badge or giving speeches. It was about listening, learning and serving. It was about representing each one of you, standing up for what's right and working together to make our school a better place. When I look back, I don't just see responsibilities, I see moments. The early morning assemblies, the school events, the laughter between duties and the challenges that have helped me grow. All these moments have shaped me into a better person. To our principal and teachers, thank you for your trust, your guidance and your patience. Thank you for teaching me that leadership is not just about being the loudest one in the room. Rather, it is about being the one who listens and who lifts others up. To my dearest cabinet members, the assistant school leader Ashutosh, who has stood beside me through every thick and thin, the cultural leaders Aditya and Anmol, who make the events look flawless, the sports leaders Saurabh and Sohan, who make the sports events a bit more interesting, and the cabinet members of different houses and clubs who have given their best efforts throughout this year. Thank you for standing beside me. Thank you for your support, your honesty and your hard work. We didn't always get it right, but we always tried, and that mattered. As I pass the torch to the next generation of leaders, I do so with confidence and hope. I know that each one of these students will rise to the occasion. They will bring fresh ideas and they will carry forward the values that define our school. In the words of John Adams, if your actions inspire others to learn more, do more, become more, you are a leader. And I hope in some small way I have done just that. Thank you for giving me the honor of serving. Though I may be stepping down today, I will always carry this chapter with pride in my heart. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sayoni, for sharing your feelings. Now, I would like to call the incoming school leader, Aditi Keshari, to share a few words.
Chief guests, respected principal, dear teachers and everyone gathered here today. It's been only a few months since I became a part of this school. But from the moment I walked through the gates, I felt something click. A quiet voice inside me said, "This is where you'll learn to lead." And I held on to that. That quiet dream now stands before me, real and humbling. Being appointed as the school leader is not just an achievement, it's a fulfillment of the vision I held with faith, effort and perseverance. I feel deeply honored and genuinely grateful for the trust and confidence this esteemed institution has placed in me. As the saying goes, with great power comes
comes great responsibility. This badge is not just a symbol, it's a promise to lead with integrity, to serve with humility, and to stand with every member of this school. My goal is not just to uphold the values we cherish, but to raise them even higher. I take this opportunity to sincerely thank my teachers for believing in me, guiding me, and standing by me. Your encouragement has made this journey possible, and I will carry your trust with pride and gratitude. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditi. Now, may I call respected Sheena Mahanti ma'am for further proceedings. Please, ma'am.
Thank you so much, Arfa. May I now humbly request the guest of this occasion, Dr. Asit Parija sir, to kindly come forward and share his valuable words. Please, sir, our students are eagerly waiting for you.
Thank you. I thank the principal of the school, Niharika madam, for giving me an opportunity to come to the school and take me back about 40-45 years back to my school days. I thank Principal Niharika madam, all the learned teachers present here, my dear students, the future doctors, engineers, architects, administrators, chartered accountants, etc., etc. All the technical and non-technical staff present here, and the newly elected cabinet of the school. Now, while I was sitting here, the events which took place took me back to my school days. So it was a nice experience coming here and being a part of the function of the school. Now, for the students, I would like to say that students' discipline is what makes us prominent in our life. We should have discipline in all the works. Discipline starts from our home. We should wake up early in the morning, because early risers will have more time to do their work. Late risers will be hurried to come to the school. In that process, they will leave some books, they leave some assignments back. So early risers are disciplined. Next is, they must plan their day, how they are going to spend the day. That is a discipline. When they start the morning, then they must do their homework, their assignments. They must check whether they have done their assignments or not. That is also a part of the discipline process. You must have a timetable or a program for your day activities. Even though you feel lazy to do those activities, but still you must do it. You must have a timetable. Like supposing in the morning when you wake up, what is your first, at this time, say 6 o'clock, what you must do? 7 o'clock, you must go to school. Then when you come back from school, what must you do at a particular time? So you must have a timetable for this purpose. Then outdoor games or exercise, that is a must, because by studying we enrich our mind, but exercise and playing outdoor games will build our physical strength. It will also increase our or give a relaxation to our minds, gives us a short break for our mind. So playing is a must, outdoor games. Then another thing, the students, you must, I find many students, they go to the social medias. So we should be aware of the social media. We should not go to the social media only when it is required, but not always. We should keep our mobile phones off during study hours. We must not make
Felicitate our guest. Please ma'am, please sir. Sir is being given. Sir is being presented with the Uttariya and a sampling as a token of love from all of us. So thank you very much.
The house coordinator of LRDAV fraternity wants to happy to extend my heartfelt thanks to everybody present over here. I thanks to esteemed guest Dr. Asit Parija, reader in chemistry and the former principal of UN College. Thank you sir for your kind presence. Then I would extend my thanks to respected Madam Principal of the school, Mrs. Niharika Gantar, for her time-to-time guidance and support. Thank you, Madam, for your guidance. Then I would like to render my thanks to all the supervisors for their support to conduct the event smoothly. I also thanks to all the participants who made the event a remarkable one. A wide round of applause required for them. Without them, nothing can be possible. Last but not the least, I want to thank the Department of Reception, Refreshment, Prize, Media, Sound, and all the non-teaching staff for their support and cooperation. Thanks to one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am. I would again thank our guests, your ma'am, everybody, and also I shouldn't forget to thank our PTCC members over here. Thank you so much for coming and gracing the occasion. Before we wrap up, I would again request sir and madam to be on the stage for a group